Well, the weather is hot, but the Orioles are hotter, sweeping the Tampa Bay Rays out of Baltimore with a 5-1 win on this Sunday afternoon. And now we bring in Orioles Hall of Famer Rick Dempsey to break it all down. Rick, what a weekend for the Orioles. Seems like timely hitting and great pitching led to these 3 straight wins over a good Rays team.
That's what I saw. I mean, you stay close like that and something would happen on the defense or a bad base running or something or an overthrow, and it would really cost the Orioles big time. They'd end up giving 2 or 3 runs. Now it seems like Tampa Bay's that team right now that makes the little mistakes. The Orioles are taking advantage of that. And the new guys to the lineup, Valleca, I love this kid so far. What I've seen out of him, the confidence that he shows at home plate. Everybody seems to be gelling together. Velasquez at shortstop, so smooth. I told you before, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Mark Belanger with the footwork and the tight mechanics, the throws around the infield. Everybody seems to be doing a little bit. I saw Bunting. I saw him trying to draw the infield in, and then a couple of good shots to the fences. Like hit that home run. It didn't make it by much, but in the past, we always saw guys making great plays. So when the outfielders playing a step or 2 more shallow, those kind of balls get over the fence now. So it's been a lot of fun. I love Malone today. The way he orchestrated his game, changing speeds, not quite as many changeups. In Boston, when he started the season off, they sat on the changeup. You could tell they weren't afraid with the fastball because it was 86 miles an hour, and they looked for the changeup and they kept hitting doubles down the left field line after double. He made an adjustment today, used his fastball in the appropriate times to do so up in the strike zone. He really orchestrated his way through that game very well today. I was proud he made such a great adjustment.
And Rick, how about the fact that you had a great start yesterday from Wade LeBlanc? You had a great start today from Tommy Malone. We expected John Means to be really the only maybe bright spot in this rotation or the most consistent starter in this rotation. And all of a sudden we see these veterans that Mike Elias brought in the offseason pitching out of their minds and really making a name for themselves in this O's rotation.
Well, you're right. I mean, what you saw out there is guys that, I don't think Mike Elias expected he was going to get such good games out of a lot of these veteran guys. It is to learn how to change speed, that whatever speed you're throwing at, even at 96 to 100 miles an hour, you do have to use some of your other pitches. We saw that with Zach Britton. You just can't go out there all the time with one pitch, unless it's as good a sinker that Britton had. But now he's 93, 94, 95, and he's using a lot more of his off-speed pitches. That's what we wanted to see him do when he was throwing 98. And even though he was dead perfect that 1 year, sooner or later, that's going to catch up with you when those guys start pressing fastballs. But I love what I see out of these guys, changing speeds, using the curveball, using the changeup. You know what the percentages are, but to get guys out and to get ground balls to that infield, you got to play great defense. We've been doing that. And so right now we've got momentum. Momentum is a huge factor in a lot of games. And that confidence, pick that one pitch, hit it to the side of the field you want it on. Play baseball. They're playing baseball right now.
Absolutely, and they are now at 5-3. They're just a game and a half out of the first top spot where the Yankees sit in the AL East. With this 60-game season, we said it before the season started, anything can happen, but now they're staying at home. A Marlins team that has been hit, of course, by the coronavirus and by injuries is now coming to Camden Yards. It feels like they might be able to keep this momentum going.
Well, you can't take even a team like the Marlins for granted, even though they've been down in the cellar in the National League. It's pretty much like the Orioles have been too. But if you take a look at the Orioles and see what a difference a year makes, all of a sudden now you can't take Miami for granted either. If you let up against a team like that, they're going to do the same thing to you that you're doing to everybody else right now. So you can't. They've got to stay focused. It's just the way the game is. I know from experience, you've got to grind out every single at bat. You've got to hustle. You've got to do all the little things together as a team, and it'll pay off for you.
Absolutely. Rick, thank you so much. We love your insight here on MASN All Access Xtra, and we can't wait to hear from you again soon as the Orioles get the sweep today.
All right, I'll look for you on Tuesday.